Hello, welcome to the vlog. It's the first weekend of January. I don't actually have plans and I feel absolutely exhausted from my new job, but I have so much writing stuff to do. So this weekend I'm just going to focus in on all this writing stuff, and I thought I would take you along with me. I don't feel like I've kind of started being productive since the beginning of the year, but I also haven't been as productive as I like. I get like a dedicated lunch hour now, and I keep thinking that I'm going to use that to write. And I did last week, but I'm so tired and my body is in such a bad shape at the minute with the arthritis that I'm really struggling. So I thought today I'm in the house, let's get it done. So these are my goals for the weekend. Now obviously there's a lot there, but you know, I've got to get all this done at some point. So I have a sub call that I want to write for. So the deadline for this is the 19th. It's the 11th today, so it desperately needs to get done. I want to make a video, which I've started, plan out ideas for sub calls. I've got a couple that I want to write this year. Not massive ones, but I've also got this idea for a series of like interlinked books, but they're not connected. So I want to plan that out. And a chapter of my fiction project I'm working on, a chapter of my non-fiction project. And then stretch goals, I want to write one sub-core story, which is also kind of this, so that could work. Rewrite a chapter of my non-fiction, write a second chapter of my fiction, and then I've got a couple of videos to edit. So those are the plans. Let's see how much we can get done. So nothing is in a specific order, it's just going to get it done. I'm going to start with the sub-core story and see where we go from there. A lot of these are going to be like little things, so it shouldn't take loads and loads of time, hopefully, to do some of these little things so I could get more done. Checking one, it's not going very well. I'm only just under 500 words and I've been trying to write this for an hour. I'm really struggling, but you know, it needs to get done. I've been working on this for like 2 hours now and it's just not working, look. So I'm going to move on to something else on my list and we'll see if I can move on. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of video editing and then I might move on to planning out this series. First one, my sister got me this from Bert's Books. I've got one thing done. That's something. So I've had this idea for a new series and I've actually managed to finish writing up all of the notes for that, which is really exciting. It's an idea of like 4 books. Well, one of them I already had the idea, but I thought about how to make it a series. So that's done. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would. It's 2:30 now, and I'm really not doing as much as I thought I would, but you know, I think that's just how it is. I'm quite pleased that I've got that done though. So I think what I'm going to do next is do a chapter, at least write up my notes for Nosferatu. I do need to see it again, make more in detailed notes, but I think I'm going to have to do that when it's out on streaming or something, because as much as I want to see it in the cinema again, that's not conducive for taking notes for films. So I've actually got some ideas for the Nosferatu chapter because I'm doing a chapter on the 1922 as well, so I'm thinking I might just make it into one big Nosferatu chapter and bring in 79 Nosferatu as well. So I'm going to look at that now. Okay, we had a little bit of a panic because the laptop started being like, oh, your storage is full, and I was like, what? But I think I finished it. I think I've fixed that for now. That is something that I'm going to have to work on. I'm just, yeah, freaked me out a little bit, but it's fine. It's nearly 5 o'clock and I've written a bit of this Nosferatu chapter. Not much though. I need to rewatch 2022. No, 1922 Nosferatu and realistically the new one. But you know, getting there. I'm going to write what I can today and then say the chapter is done. It's 10 o'clock and I'm giving up. Today has not been very productive. I'm really hoping I can get more done tomorrow. Day 2. We're starting nearly at 11, but you know, this is just basically big outlines, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I've decided that the Nosferatu chapter's done. It's basically just written up notes, a little bit of detail, and I've decided what I need to research and where I need to put it, but that's what I have to do. I think that's what I'm going to have to do for now, because I need to rewatch both films and make more detailed notes. I'm going to try and do the sub-calls now, because I'm hoping that won't take me too long. I'm already like mid-making the video, so that's all right. And then I want to finish the Curse of Liliac story as well, if possible. I don't know why that's happening, but the sub-calls are written and it is 3 o'clock, so the last thing I want to do is to try and get that story written so I can submit it. I'm not going to get Afterbirth, anything done with Afterbirth done, but you know, that's just the way it is. I'm feeling quite good. The video is coming along as well, so yeah, quite happy. So the last task that I had to do is done. I managed to finish the story that I've been trying to write for like a week. I'm really pleased with it. I'm really glad that I've managed to get it done. I ended up cutting the entire plot that I'd written and rewriting it from a different perspective, and that worked really well. I just managed to write it that way, so I'm really happy with that. Haven't managed to get a chapter of Afterbirth written, but that's fine. I'm more than happy with that. I think what I'm going to do for my next, like over this week, I'm going to try and write up those 2 stories that I've written up for the sub-calls, that I've planned for the sub-calls, because I want to get those sent off as soon as possible. And then, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do many more sub-calls this year, she says. 2 weeks into January. I think I might just try and place some of the pieces I've already got written and focus on longer form this year. It'll be really good for me to do, because one of I made a bingo card for this year, and one of the things on there is to finish 3 established works in progress that I've got and not grow anymore. So that's hopefully what I'll do. And I'm going to finish the video here. It's been, God, it feels like I spent all weekend trying to do stuff and just not been as productive as I wanted to be, but I have got some stuff done. I've also done some submissions. So that's something, I suppose. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.